Welcome to this look at today's content update number 3, patch 1.11. Kind of a mod review in here as well, but it actually turns into an absolute debacle. With me, MrSealyp. So, ladies and gentlemen, today sees content update number 3 and patch 1.11. So rather than going 1.123, which we have been, we're now on 1.11, otherwise the numbers just keep going up and up. So we've got new machines and frame generation. That's going to be for PC, not for console. Haven't actually looked at this. We were sent out some stuff the other day, and I thought, you know what, I'll wait till it actually releases rather than have a pre-recorded video, because we can actually look at all the stuff. I might get clobbered for copyright because I think there's a video clip in here which I might get done for. But anyway, it says we released a free content update number 3 for Farming Simulator 25. Get new machines and various improvements with patch 1.11. Now, what I will say is there is some and there's 18 bits of equipment we get in this pack. And there's some new stuff. I know I've been kind of vocal about this before when we've had content updates, saying that it's a free content update, but it's just content that's come over from FS22. This one's different. We've got some new gear. A couple of bits which are previous, and you can see from the issues there. So it says we released free content, and it's included. You get more than a dozen new machines free of charge, plus DLSS, frame generation and multi-frame generation, as well as various other improvements. Check out the video and details below. So please note, this patch is being rolled out cross-platform, or cross-platforms. As it stands, I've been me recording this, and it's just 1 PM UK time. The blog has just released. My patch hasn't gone live yet. I do keep checking. Maybe it might have done now. Let's just check for update. Please wait. No, the game or app you have is the latest version. So I've got nothing at the moment, but it will roll out. It can take some time until the update becomes available on your system. Crossplay services may be affected in the meantime. Please be aware of that. What we are going to do now, I will mute my mic so we don't get an echo. I'm going to play this video. Hopefully I don't get clobbered for copyright. We will see. And then we'll go through and we'll talk about some of the other bits and bobs that are in here, look at some of the screenshots, and then what I'll do is once the update's live, this will all come out at the same time, we'll have a look at some of the bits that are new as part of this pack. A kind of mod review, not a full-blown mod review, but a kind of along those lines. Let me just mute my mic for a second. So, there you have it. There are some new bits in there. I'm trying to work out whether that is a lime spreader or a fertiliser spreader. I think it's lime because it's putting out white. We've got a new low loader trailer bottom. Looks like the logging containers, shipping containers have made a return. Again, like I say, I don't know yet until I can get into my actual content. Cut the trailers, Lemken. Anyway, let's have a look down the list here. That's done a weird thing. So the content update provides you with a nice selection of versatile transport and logistics options, advanced seeding and tillage tools, professional spraying and spreading equipment, and various AGI tools for grain handling, treatment and storage. So the AGI pack is making a return as well. So we've got the Fliegl Vario chassis V2. Now I think that is that bottom section, which is what you put your shipping containers onto. So what are we going to start seeing more of those types of things coming out? I know a lot of people said when the game released, where's the shipping containers gone? Why can we not put logs and stuff into them? I use those for all sorts of stuff, for storytelling and that kind of thing, and it worked really well. The KRONE GX AgriLiner 520, I think that's what's in the image below. LEMKEN Juwel 6MV, the STREUMASTER FW212 TD PROFI, Berthoud Vantage 4300, HORSCH Avatar, Schwarzmüller timber trailer, lizard shipping container, there we go. And then we move on to all the AGI stuff. Now this will be your various different auger pipes, tubes on wheels, and within that as well, I think we've got some flat bottom bins. Yeah, there should be, yeah, the AGI Storm FX seed treater. That always worked brilliantly, and you should get some seed treatment stuff. We'll have a look again once I can get into it. And it was always, I don't suppose it would have changed. I don't see why it would have changed. But in all the testing done on that, oats was always the best crop to put through with seed treat. You would get more seed from oat than you did from anything else, pretty much. AGI Westfield MKX, Westfield STX, AGI Westfield. Then we've got flat bottom bin, dryer, Sentinel Garage, Westeel flat bottom bin, hopper bin, Smoothwall bin, Batco, BCX. So yeah, there's a whole load of stuff to be looking at, which is pretty cool. And we should have down here then some images. So well, that one there. Can we scroll across on these, or are these open and close? They are open and close, aren't they? So new trainer, that Hyzo truck, that is coming as part of the Mercedes. That doesn't come today. You won't get that, but you will get the trailer. And then. Is that just a different version of the same one? Close that down. So that's the back. That's the flatbed. And then you've got the clip bits here, either end, which hook into the... There you go. The containers now, are they going to be in different sizes? Don't know. We're going to double check that in a second as well. But that's... I'm pleased that's made a return. I quite like those. What's interesting is, considering we've got all the AGI stuff, it's not really showing... any of that stuff, I guess, because that's not new. But these are all new. These are new things. I don't remember us having this before, having this bucket thing so we can scoop up. Now again, it's a nice extra bit of kit to have in game. How people feel about that? Do people just prefer going and buying pallets of lime that they can just drive up alongside and it will fill from the pallet or the the container? Do you want to go under a silo to buy it? Do you want to produce your whatever it is you're doing? The fact that's got the bucket so you can pick it up off the ground, load it into there, it's just a cool feature to have, isn't it? And that's the thing, isn't it? Some people will love it and use it a lot. Some people won't touch it. But the fact it's there is nice and it's different. We've got plenty of ploughs, so having some Lemken ploughs, yep. Nice enough. It's a rollover one, which is nice. It's obviously in transport mode down the road. And then the final image we've got is that actually picking some stuff up, or with the bucket open. So we'll have a look and we'll see what that's all about in just a minute. Patch highlights. So 18 new machines available at the dealership. DLSS frame generation for RTX 40 series, multi-frame generation RTX 50 series, that's PC related. General performance and stability improvements, change log for patch 1.1. I'm not going to read all that out, but I'll leave that on the screen now. So if you want to pause it, you can have a look and you can read through that. This is all on the Farming Simulator website. And this should be, like I say, it should be available or at least rolling out for you. By the time I've edited this and posted this video, it's probably going to be gone 2 PM, maybe 2:30, maybe even 3 o'clock by the time YouTube do their nonsense with it. In which case, I would imagine this will be rolled out in most places by then. And then you've got bug reporting information down the bottom on there as well. So what I'll do is I'll wait for my stuff to update, and then what we'll do, we'll jump in and we'll have a look, not necessarily at all of it, but we'll have a look at some of the stuff to see what's new, what it looks like, slot count, stuff like that. Like I say, just a mini mod review, I suppose.
So it's literally now 1:15 UK time. My update has gone live and updated. At the same time as that, Giants have just put out a ton of updates for pretty much all the Giants mods that are available. And I've come into the game and it's saying I need to update these. So obviously everything is an update. I'm assuming there's been all sorts of stuff that would have been adjusted on these. Let me just update all these. So I'll get those doing. We click on that. What are we saying for? It's not actually saying what it is that's been adjusted on that. That's curious. Yeah, so we come to official mods here. Pretty much everything on here has had an update. There's tons of stuff. All the Giant software official mods have had an update. Now, they shouldn't be showing in here now, because I think what Giants were trying to avoid doing, what they were hopefully doing in this pack, when we got this content update number 3, was it would be done into the base game, not as a mod. So you wouldn't get all these extra mods in your mod hub you've got to download. It should be added into the base game. So you shouldn't be able to find any of the stuff I was talking about in that description in here. That's the theory, at least, behind it. So we're about to see if that's the case or not. I can't work out why those haven't... I'll have to come back out and see what happens. So I'm into my test map. Those two are still showing as needing an update. I saved the game, came out, came back. Well, not saved the game, but came out, came back in again. They're still saying require an update. Now, if this has worked as it should have done, what we should be able to do, if we go into our settings and things here, I'm just thinking of where these things, I'm just looking at the list. Fliegl Vario, the chassis, I'm thinking it's either flatbed trailers, it's not there, low loaders, it's not there, semi-trailers. There it is. There's the Vario chassis. So rather than a mod to download, it's just done it into the base game. So we'll have a look at this. It's got 4 slots. So we're looking, we can change the main colour, we can change the rim colour. No tyre choice on that. It will come like that. Like I say, you can fiddle around with those to your heart's content. Well, at least one of those, because I'm curious to see about the rest of the stuff. The KRONE AgriLiner, I'm assuming, was that under here, or was that going to be, that's going to be a trailer. So let's have a look for that. Oh, there it is. So I'm looking for it to be a mod. In my head, I'm thinking it's a mod. That's what I'm looking for. No, it's not. Let's put it in there. So that's the GX AgriLiner 520. Options on that. Cover yes or no. Wheel brand options. Trailer board, Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, back again. Standard 2s, wides. There'll be a selection there with a license plate on there as well. So a new semi-trailer, 55,000 litre. Very nice. We've got the Lemken Juwel. I'm assuming that was the plough, was it? Where are we looking? There you go. That's it. The Juwel 6MV. What's that? 5 slots. We can do 2 to 2.5 meters. So a 4 or a 5 on that. Universal mold boards or slatted, I would imagine. There we go. And then we know that rotates over. We know what ploughs do. We can create fields, expand fields, all that kind of goodness. Next was the STREUMASTER. Now, this should be under the fertilizing section. There it is. Oh, sorry, it does fertilizer or lime. That's cool. I wasn't sure if it was just lime, but it does lime or fertilizer. That one is 7 slots, 42 meter spread width with the crane on there as well. If we get one of those out, we'll have a quick look. There's no color options. We've got some tire choptions or tire choices options. You take your pick. Pick your word you want to use there. Well, at least one of those. We'll have a quick look at that. Then what else have we got? The Berthoud Vantage. Is that going to be a sprayer? It just says Berthoud Vantage. So is that? 4300. Yeah, that's it there. 6 slots, 33 meter, 4,300 litre tank. Trailer board, Michelin, BKT, Continental, Vredestein, back again. Narrow standards. It's probably going to be likely. Oh no, Continental's just standard. Vredestein standard. Then we got the Trimble Weed Seeker for spot application if you are running precision farming, and then pulse width modulation as well. So uniform application of your spray. So if you're cornering, you're not putting too much or too little down when you go. Nice and straightforward. Nice. HORSCH Avatar. That's going to be a seeder or planter. Let me think. There you go. HORSCH Avatar. Cool. So under seeders, it is a direct drill as well. That's pretty cool. So we're looking at 11 slots, 12 meters. So we're getting some extra stuff added in. Pretty cool. So you've got different combinations of seed and fertilizer on there. Like that. Featherboard, Michelin, Continental, Vredestein, BKT, back again. Oh, good. What else have we got on the list? The Schwarzmüller timber trailer. I think we had that already, didn't we? Or I'm thinking of FS25, aren't I? Let's go to there. So what did we have already then? Is it that one? Must be, mustn't it? Just a smaller timber trailer. Oh, we had the pits, didn't we? And we had these. So yeah, there we go. That's what's been added in, timber trailer. Whole lot of different options. Is that right? There's a lot of options on there for a Giants mod. But anyway, there you go. Fiddle around that child's content, but logging trailer, nice. What else have we got? The shipping container. Oh, yeah. Where am I going to find the shipping container? I wonder. Oh, no, no, no. What have Giants done? Oh, no, 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 no. That's build mode. The game's done an update and build mode is nerfed. I've got no build mode. There's nothing. There you go. A Giants update. What's going to go wrong this time? Now, it could be the sun just on the map I'm on. I have to go out and test that in a minute. Oh, I can't believe that. You can't be serious. Build mode. Yep, I've got nothing. I'll have to test it on a standard map. Oh, there you go. Under objects, out to there. There's our containers. Have we just got the one? Oh no, it does show some different options on there. So it does say this is for logs. Oh, there we go. 40 foot, 12 meters, 30 foot, 9 meter, 20 foot, 6 meter. They have different capacities: 44,000 liters, 33,000 liters, 21,700 liters. Design standard, lizard logistics, forestry, back to standard. Main color, we can pick and choose. I always like the fact you could pick and choose these. Can we do metallic since we've got those options now? Let's have a look. Oh, that's not so bad. I don't mind that. That's all right. Okay, let's lease one of those. I assume that, not lease, we can't lease, let's buy one of those. So what normally happens is when you load those up with logs and you take it to a sell point, and some of the updates have been maps, so Silver Run Forest, HORSCH Aggravation is showing on there. It's having had updates, and I'm assuming the base game maps will have had updates to take shipping containers now. So there should be a point somewhere on the maps for shipping containers. I can't believe that's happened with the... oh, no. Okay, let's go down there quickly, have a look down on our belt systems. So, did we have Meridian? No, we didn't. AGI stuff. Conveyor. There we go. AGI Westfield. So this is all the stuff that's on 22. The AGI Storm. That's your Sea Tree Auger. STX. The Batco. And the MKX. I can't show the bins. Can't show the Sentinel Garage, whatever that is, because I can't get into build mode. No. No, no, no. That's really messed stuff up. Wow, okay. There's our seed tree. Auger. I've always found that really, really helpful. And if we go to pallets, we should have now. There you go. Seed treat liquid. 0? Get in? You used to have to pay for that. I'm sure you used to have to pay for that. That makes that even better. That's awesome. Seed treat auger, lease the auger, 0 for the seed treat liquid. That can't be right. Is that going to get changed as well? High quality seed treatment. Okay. So, Houston, we have le problème. So that'll be a big old wheel loader with big forks. To put that onto that. Does that extend? We'll double check that in a second. God, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's a bit of a beast, that, isn't it? Right, I'm going to check that again. Oh, it's horrifying. It's scary. It's not good. Oh, no. Okay, let me just get some big old forks for the wheel loader. Maybe it is. Maybe just overhang. L1, R1. I've got nothing. Nothing on my control groups. Ooh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay. These usually be that end for the door. What's going on? Settings. Help windows on. Interactive zone markers on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I use these for all sorts of stuff. I used to put vehicles in them and do shipping to destinations and stuff like that. Right, bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Giants have nerfed it. I mean, absolutely, completely. I'm struggling at the moment not to use some bad language. Right, so when I hooked this lorry up, I had nothing, did I? I had nothing top left. I went into the menus, came in and out of the menus, nothing. Now I've got the menus up. And I had to come into here, come to settings, and I had to do that on and off repeatedly before that would come back on again. Why has that suddenly stopped working? Why is that menu now only there sometimes and you've got to go into the main menu? That wasn't like that before anyway. So we got selected size container 20 foot. This is for what we're on the back. So we need to change size to 30 foot. There we go. So we can adjust the size of it. It just wasn't showing it in the option. So if you were shouting on the screen before, I had nothing top left, nothing showing at all. Now I have. So this trailer, we can adjust it for the various different sizes. L1, press circle. So triangle to 40 foot. We do triangle to 30, then triangle to 20. Okay, so we can go either way. Round to 40 foot, so we can pick and choose what we want to go for. Right, so we should be able to load this straight on the back of it. I've still got nothing under build mode. I've sent a message out to different people asking, are they having any problems? My message, it's early for him. I hope I didn't wake him up. And he has messaged back saying, build mode is, and I won't use the word, Giants have said it's a mod issue, but they don't know which one it is yet. Awesome. Well, I mean, I don't know how the process works. I sort of know how the process works. I sort of thought I knew how the process works. Before releasing this update, would this not have been tested? I'm assuming it's one of their mods. So we've said now it's working on Xbox with no mods installed. So if you've got mods installed, there's a mod that's causing the problem. Brilliant. However, with 800 mods installed on PC, no build mode. Brilliant, so it's a mod. Right, so if I drop that down now, should be able to take my forks out. So that's how you put your stuff on. I mean, there'll be all various different ways. There's loads of different cranes and stuff. That automatically seat itself like headers do. That looks like it might have done. So I'm assuming we still strap that down. Look, my thing's on again. Ah! Ah! Oh, Giants, you absolute... Jump in this. Yep, control group's gone again. So I need to go back into here, go to that, on, off. So back now, it's back again. Brilliant. This is why people get annoyed. This is why people get angry. This is why people keep saying the game's messed up, Giants have made mistakes, it's not working. Right, so it looks like putting that on the back, L1, R1, L1, R1, don't need to strap it down. It looks like it's seated itself like a header does. So it doesn't need to do anything else now. I can't open the door from the cab. So I would still need to open the door from the back. I'm always over and see what this will do. Oh, mind you, I haven't cut my trees to the right length, have I? If we go back to here and go to our containers, so this was under this section here. So that'll do 12-meter logs. That does 9s. That does 6s. So unless you've cut them 2 6s, 12s, or 9s, I remember before you would lose. It wouldn't work properly. So you have to cut. I might have some 9s actually, but I've set this one to 12, so that's not going to work. But we should be able to come in the back now. L1, open door. Folding is not allowed while the tool is attached. Of course, why would it be? So has that detached itself now? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Do I just detach it by moving? No, this makes sense. Select a container size. No one. Oh, I am so annoyed. Yeah, whole shipping container's just shifted. So whilst it did originally, for some reason, whatever I did then, yeah, the whole thing's creeping, and I've lost my. Lost it again. I don't have any option to attach that container. Or whatever it was I just did, caused that to shift. So I've now got to lift it up again, move it back again. Holding is not allowed while the tool is attached. That does not look attached to me. Time for a lay down in a dark room, I think. So how do I take the... So how do you detach it though? If it's not attached, how do you detach? Because that detach is for detaching the actual base, the trailer. So I lifted it off, put it back on, and it reset itself like a header does on a header trailer. It's not moving again. I think it's because I tried to open the doors. So I guess the thing's going to be is, if you want to load this up with it on the back, you're going to have to open the doors before you load it, because it won't let you do it when it's on the trailer. Or you have to take it off, put it on the floor, load it up, then come back and put it back on again, I assume. What we'll do, let's just go back onto there. And I should just be able to lift this off. Yeah, so it is attaching like a header trailer, but it's not technically attaching it. Will it let me do this now? So I'm just curious. Now, top left. I've got nothing. Should we go back into here again? Let's do this. Oh, look, we're back again. Hooray. Because the oh. Were these this finicky before? I don't remember being this finicky before. It won't like the logs, but we'll try. Let's try this again, shall we? Yay! So what's the supports? Right, I'm going to go grab a telehandler. I'm going to put a couple of logs in. I know it's going to be the wrong size, but it doesn't matter. Just to give it a go. Then we'll try that fertilizer rain spreader thing, and we'll give that a go. And then I'm going to come back out, try another map. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Like I say, these aren't the correct length, but it should just take these straight off here when you get to the doorway. So how they always used to work. There you go. Loaded log has the wrong log length for container. It reduces the sell price. Target is 12, so I'll get less money, but it automatically puts them in. You'll keep doing that and fill it up till the amount it says it will take. So that should be 12-meter logs and go up to 4,000 litres, I think it is. So I put 9s in, it doesn't like it. So you just have to make sure you get the right ones. And then, like I say, I'll just lift it up, put it on the back of there, and then you take it off to sell. And then what will happen is when you sell it, it sells the whole thing. So, well, it always used to. And let me just double check this actually, because I don't know. Is there a price for containers now? Will it say container? Will it say wood container? Will it not say anything at all? Shipping container? What would it be under, do we reckon? Let's go to S, see what S says. Do we have shipping container? No. Wood chips, wood beam. This is a modded map, so I guess. But if it doesn't work on modded maps, then yeah, I guess you're stuck there. Honestly. Take it to the sell point over there. See, a lot of this, what would normally happen is all this trial and error. I would do off camera and then do my mod review. But I just thought, you know what? Well, while we're here, let's, you know, we're looking at it. This is a kind of as we go. Mod. What? There we go. I don't even know if the sell point here will take it. Because I think all the maps should have been adjusted for shipping containers. It's just saying wood, so will it? Oh, it did. There you go. So you go 10,475. So it sold the wood and the shipping container as well. So you'll get the money back on the shipping container. That works as it used to. And then, as I say, when you put the shipping container on there, it just locks on like a header trailer. Just don't fiddle around with it, and don't try and corner too fast. You should be absolutely fine. And when you take it off, there's nothing strapping it down. You can just lift it straight off and away you go. There's nothing to stop you, I suppose, as well, putting those shipping containers onto a regular flatbed trailer and just strapping it down. You can do if you want to do that. There's nothing in the world that's going to stop you from grabbing a flatbed like that, for example, and putting a shipping container on it, or a low loader and putting a shipping container on it, step deck, something like that, and then just strapping it down if you want to do that. You don't have to use that specific trailer. But there you go, that's that. Now, I have taken the liberty of already putting some solid fertilizer in this. It'll do solid fertilizer in line both to 42 meters. It was still saying 42. I just want to see how the crane works and how this operates. I have, touch wood, touching my desk. I haven't lost my options help window top left. That's good. This is a nice bit of kit. Carbonator. So, what we should be able to do then is, I assume, we change our work width down from 42 meters. That's cool. Unfold fertilizer spreader. Boom. Oh, okay. Support legs out. So at the moment, obviously, I've already filled it myself, but we should have L1, right stick side to side, up and down, out and up like that. So that up and that in and out. This doesn't have a rotation of head, so L1, R1 doesn't have a rotative head like a regular crane would. And it's open shovel up on the D-pad. So you'd pick up whatever it's going to be, whether it's lime and fertilizer off the floor, close the shovel, pick it up, then load it in. I suppose once you get to the position you want to be in, you're happy with that, open your shovel, and unload into the trailer. Bish, bash, bit of the bosh, and off we go. Fold that up. I don't know why I'm trying to make light of it. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to be positive. So, like I say, with the augers, we know what the augers do. They work like augers. We just got a selection of them. The seed treat one, that's cool. The fact the seed treat's 0, that's awesome. I'm going to go and check on another map just to double check, just to you know, I'll have a look, and I will do it with mods on because I'm not going to. Because otherwise, if everything you go on to until this gets fixed, you can't have any mods, then most people can't play any of their Let's Plays. That's just not going to work, is it? Let me just double check and see how we go. So I'm on Riverbend Springs, base game map. I have got mods installed and on. As you can see, no menu top of the map again. Let's go there, cross there, bang, bang. There we go, menu's back again. Oh, days. Oh, moment of truth. Oh, no build mode. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is come out, come back in again, same map. I'm going to take all my mods off and just double check. Oh, look, my menu's gone again. Top left's gone again. Brilliant stuff. Right. Okay, Riverbend Springs, back on again. No mods selected at all. I haven't uninstalled them all, I've just deselected them all. When you come onto the map menu at the start, my help window is showing at the top. Let's try build mode. Right, got build mode. So if you've got mods installed, now the question is it a Giants mod? Is it another mod that's causing it? And my money would be on a Giants mod because they've updated everything. And in my menu, you know, when I was at the start and I came into the menu to show you things need updating, my next app pack is still sitting saying it needs updating. The others have all cleared now, but that's still sitting. Let me just go into the menu here. Let's click on something. Doesn't matter what it is. Come back out again. Help window still there. I mean, that's only if you've got the help window on, of course. If you turned your help window off, it's not going to really make much difference anyway. You should still have, though. If I turn that off, there's nothing now. If I get into a vehicle, yeah. But it was going completely before, so it's got to be, yeah, something mod related then. Wow, that's not great. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and we should still have actually as well, saying that, because it's installed into the base game now, all the stuff I was just talking about should all still be here. There you go, yeah, shipping containers still there. If we go to our belt systems, all the new belt systems should be there. So they're fixed into the base game, that content update. So what it is that's causing the problem, I guess Giants are going to be going away now and have a look at it. That's a quick look. So I can't check any of the equipment. I can't the buildings because I can't access them. Oh, hang on. No, I can on here, can I? Because they should be in the base game, shouldn't they? What am I talking about? Let's have a look in here. It should be available now, shouldn't it? So what have we got under silos? Will they be down the bottom? Will they be? Oh, there we go. So there's our Westfield stuff. Smoothwall bin, 76,000 litres. What's that? 2 slots. Hopper bin, 125,000 litres, 2 slots. Flat bottom bin, 501,500, 2 slots. Flat bottom bin and NECO dryer. I mean, that in essence is just, it says dry, but it's just got the dry bit on the back of it. It's just a silo. It's just got the front bin on it, rather than requiring augers and stuff to do that. 6 slots, 5,432,000. These will be base game crops as well. These won't be multi-fruit silos because they're sort of standardised things. Let me just double check in the blog. What were the other things that were in there? We had the AGI, the Westfield flat bottom, hopper bin, smoothwall bin, flat bottom bin and NECO drive. We looked at those. And then what was the other thing? There was the AGI Sentinel Garage. I guess that's going to be under tools, is it? What's that? Sentinel Garage. Unless it's under sheds. Oh, there we go. That's it there. The AGI Sentinel Garage. No customization options. 160 grand, 4 slots. So yeah, so if you've got no mods installed and selected, you're absolutely fine. No problem at all. Enjoy the free content pack. Enjoy patch 1.11. If you have any mods installed... so I haven't got any of the other Giants packs installed. I deselected everything. And because this content update went into the base game, so it could still be one of Giants mods. I'm not saying it is. It could be another mod that's causing it. But the problem is, I suppose, because the mod hub has now got so much stuff in it, it might be you've turned yours on and you're not having any problem at all. But my money's on a Giants mod, only because that's all the stuff that's been updated. So we have a quick look. Let's have a quick look inside it. And then there we go. That'll be it. Is there any sound to that? Oh yeah, a little bit. Okay, just big old shed. See, I've got nothing top left. Normally it would have the option, it would give me the option for lights on and off. Fairly straightforward. Just open the door there. How we come. AGI Sentinel Garage. And that's it for this video. All I can say is I hope Giants get on it quick. I hope they get it sorted out soon. Yeah. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you haven't, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.